Hello and welcome to Aquarius Rising Tarot. This message is for Libra. We are going to be looking, whoa, card just flew right out, at the energies for mid-September. So I did some you and them love readings at the beginning of the month, and I'm going to do another round of those next week. But for now, we're just going to focus on the energy of interesting Libra. If you have someone on your mind or you're in a connection you want to look into, you can look at the reading for your person, like for their sign. And wow, this is all major arcana so far. Oh my goodness. This reading looks really incredible. Wow, what is going on with Libra? This is the first time I've seen anything come out like this. This is very powerful, very powerful. Wow. Okay, one more card. Wow, they're just all coming out. I can't believe this energy. Okay, just do one more card and then we will just get into the story and see what is going on. Wow. Libra, you have been through it. Seriously, but things are looking very positive, like very positive. As I was saying, this is going to be general. We will see what the tarot wants to talk about, be it love, career, finance, family, friends, things you're going through emotionally, spiritually. You know what's on your mind. You know what your question is, what you're thinking of. This is powerful. That the whole heart of the reading is major arcana here. So this and the final card is major arcana. Whatever you're going through, it is absolutely destined. Like this is what you came here for. I mean, this is huge. So we're just going to jump into this. For the heart of the matter, we have the Magician. You are manifesting a brand new life, Libra. Like brand new life, a brand new beginning. There might be a connection involved here. I do see a few love cards, and with the heart of the matter, we have this infinity symbol over the Magician's head, and that always just kind of just speaks to me a little bit about those divine connections, those infinite connections that go on beyond this life, past lives, outside of time and space, like that infinity symbol. Always is, always was, always will be. But our soul is like that too. So this can be just you if that's how you're feeling, because we are infinite beings. But you are coming into a huge awareness. Like a huge awareness of what you are capable of. You honestly are. And you can own that. Like you have tremendous potential here. The Magician takes all the aces in the tarot, and manifests the positive life that they want. And I do see you really taking charge of your life, because you have been through some things. And we're going to get into that as we go a little further into these cards, but I see why, like, you want to take the reins on your life. Like you want to take over. You don't want to be tossed and turned by fate anymore. Like you want to manifest. What is crossing you is justice. It's beautiful. That is the card of Libra. So, but it also means justice. Something's going to be made right. Something's going to be brought into balance. This can be legal things, documents, things coming out, and things being finalized, because I do see you finalizing some things with the Justice card and the Ten of Wands. I definitely see that you're finalizing some things. But it's also crossing you as like a sense of self-awareness, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, finding a balance in yourself. And you're really realizing like who you are, what you do, like that, like what you're capable of. You've been through some hard things, but it is causing an awakening, like a powerful awakening in you. So just own that. Really own it. But there is justice. What's crossing you is justice. That's a very positive positive card. That is the good you've put out there coming back to you. And if there's been injustice in the past, it's going to be made right. Source is making it right. Spirit is making it right. In the deep past, and I know I took a big deep breath because the next two cards, what you have been through in the past, the deep past and the recent past, it's pretty heavy duty. So, but luckily these are past energies, and you are moving forward in such a powerful, beautiful new way. In the deep past, we have the Hangman. Things got put on hold. Things, you had to make some sacrifices. You had to pull back maybe when you wanted to move forward. You had to give up some things maybe that you wanted to keep. You had to possibly set aside projects that you really wanted to work on, whatever it was, and you know what it was for you. Also, this is Pisces energy for me. I know different people see different things, but just if that's significant for you. But what it's really saying is that for some reason in your deep past, Source put some things on hold. And this is not a negative card. It's not, because do you see how the Hangman is just like illuminated? He's lit up. He's coming into awareness. So when these things got put on hold, whatever it was, you had time. Like, you had the time to go within and realize what really mattered. I really feel like that's what happened with you, Libra, that if you'd gotten stuck, like in a stuck place, or just not feeling like you were able to just move forward the way you wanted to and do the things that you wanted to do, or if you had to make some sacrifices or put some things that you wanted on hold, you gained so much clarity during that time. Like, it's, you had an awakening, and that awakening changed everything. Like, it changed everything for you. And which led, I'm thinking, to the very recent past, was a Tower moment. A Tower looks scary. It's not. It's just a very surprising shakeup. What is falling apart in the Tower are the things that we built that were really never meant for us. You know how sometimes in life it's like you grow up with a certain amount of expectations and things that you're told to do and plan and experience, and and it all makes sense to you because you're growing up, and you sort of take what you've learned and you try it there, you try it other people's ways. But if it's not you, if it's not what you were born to manifest, if it's not what you wanted from the beginning, it's not built on very solid ground. And when you go through a serious personal transformation and realize who you really are and what you really want, those things that you built on shaky ground, be it relationships, jobs, it can be any number of things. They tend to fall apart. But it's not, and sometimes it can be surprising, and sometimes it can be painful, and sometimes it can really shake up like your whole life, sometimes you might have to move unexpectedly, or you might lose a job unexpectedly. But with the Tower, it's the kind of thing that after it's all over, after the shakeup is done, there's a sense of relief, like, oh my gosh, I don't have to hold that Tower together anymore. I don't have to be what I'm not to hold together the things that were never meant to be for me. Like the card that comes right after the Tower is the Star. The Star is wishes coming true. It's self-awareness. It's awakenings. It's being recognized for who you are. So yeah, you face some things being put on hold in the deep past, and in the recent past, you might have faced some big shakeups, and it really could be anything. It could just be some difficult news that you didn't want to hear, or it could be a breakup. It could be a move. It could be job things. You know what it is. Like, what it is. Whatever it was that just kind of shook your world up and kind of forced you out of a comfort zone. For somebody, it was just some things that happened that just sort of moved them out of their comfort zone. But what is happening to you in the midst of all this is an awakening. It is an awakening that is bringing on everything that you really wanted, like deep within you. The thing about manifesting, yes, we do manifest what we think about in a sense, but what we really manifest is the energy we hold deep within. And so you might be thinking in your mind, oh, I want this job to go well, or I want this relationship to go well, I want this or that to go well, mainly because it's easy, it's comfortable, it's that. But deep down within you, it's like, oh, I really always wanted to be this. I really always wanted to be, you know, to do that. I really always wanted someone who would just really get me and really understand me. And yes, this is comfortable, whatever I'm in, you know, but there's a deeper part of you that your inner being, your higher self, that works right alongside manifesting and is manifesting those deep things, those true things, like the real relationship you want, or the real work that you want, or the real kind of life that you want. Your inner being is manifesting all that, even in the midst sometimes that we're building these other things and thinking we have to do them. Your inner being is working on some things too, and for you, that's what's kind of taking over. Your deep, true, like, desires and hopes for this life, and that's what's coming out now. Like, that's what's coming out now. But there is a matter of releasing things that don't fit in with who you know you are and what you know you want. So what's crowning this reading in the very near future, we have the moon. This shakeup, whatever you went through in the past, and it is a past energy, it's caused some confusion. It has sent you kind of spinning. It may even have put you in like kind of a dark place of not knowing where to turn next, not knowing what to do next. But your intuition is there, your inner guidance is there, your inner voice is there. That's where the answers are. Like, that's where your answers are. Whatever the shakeup is, it's causing you to go within. It's causing you to take some time and go deep within. And there could be some things that are being revealed, some news, because after the Tower, like I said, comes the Star, which is fresh new beginnings. Could have something to do with a new moon, full moon. I didn't really look up what's coming next for us, but there might be something significant with moon cycles for you, or maybe if you do any kind of like moon work during full moons or new moons, there might be something really significant for you in that. But you are going to get the clarity you need. You are going to get the clarity you need. The things that have changed have thrown you off a bit. They have. That whatever it was that caused this surprise or caused this shakeup, it's thrown you off a bit, but it's causing you to go within. And it's honestly the best thing you can do, because within, that's where those answers are. That's where what you truly want, what you're truly capable of, that's where it resides, like deep within. And in your near future is the Strength. This is a Strength card. I love that, like your future energies and your present energies, it's so similar. Do you see the vibe here? You do have like this can be like a soulmate kind of on your mind, and a connection on your mind, and having clarity about someone and something. This can also just be you. Just you realizing what you're capable of and what you came here to do. With the near future, we have the Strength card. This is the card of Leo, if that's significant for you. But what I really see is that you went through these times. Some things were put on hold for you. You had to do some waiting and rethinking. Some shocking things happened. Some difficult news or whatever it may be. You had to let some things go maybe in the past. It threw you into a little place of confusion, not really knowing what to do next, and kind of going deep within. And then what comes of all this? You finding the strength that was just in you all along to face the things that you knew that you would one day have to face in order to choose this path that is all you. What you came here to do, what you came here to be, what you love best. This is a tremendous balance coming into your life. This is you landing on your feet. This is you going through some stuff, Libra, and landing on your feet and realizing that you have wells of strength within you and gifts of manifestation and just a sense of knowing that is stronger. What you have discovered within yourself is stronger than any of these other things that didn't work out. It's like you had the strength within you. It's a very beautiful, kind of gentle strength to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. And how you see yourself is the Knight of Cups. That's that's beautiful. That is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, but that doesn't mean that anyone has to be that sign, or maybe you have that in their chart. But what it is, it's the energy that you're in. That's This is someone who's in love. This can be in love with another person. I do see like some definite kind of twin flame soulmate vibes here, but this can be someone who's in love with another person, or just having a passion for life, like a creative passion for life. But you're ready to move forward and go after what you love. That's what this card is saying. You've been through a lot. You've had some lows. You've had some tough times, but you've discovered your strength. You've discovered what you love, and you're ready to move forward passionately towards what you love. That may be a person, that may be a project, that may be both, but you are taking those steps, Libra. Like you were taking those steps. This is gentle, this is kind, this is creative. This is very, very positive. The way that others see you is the Four of Swords. It's very interesting because you've come to this place in your heart where you're ready to move forward, reach out, take some steps, go after what you love. And people see you as taking time off, retreating, healing, being quiet, not communicating, and maybe, with the moon crowning your spread, maybe you did have to pull back from some things after all of this. Maybe you did have to pull back and go within. This is a lot about meditation, intuition. This can be dreaming. Like you may have had to go deep within to find what it is you want to move forward towards. But this is how other people are seeing you. It's not how you're seeing yourself. You're seeing yourself as ready to move forward. So you are healing. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, which means healing. You're doing what it takes to heal, and that is a beautiful thing. In your hopes and fears, you have the Ten of Wands. That is the end of a very burdensome cycle. That is the end of a challenging cycle. That is an end of like a heavy cycle. That is an end of carrying too much, doing more than you needed to do, more than you were ever meant to do. It's quite possible with everything that's going on. You're making these fresh starts. There's a part of you that it really hopes to totally release whatever it is you need to let go of. And there's a part of you that fears it at the same time. There's a part of you that's used to carrying this weight. There's a part of you that's used to going through the things you do and doing the things you do. If it's a job that you're leaving behind, it's like you're kind of used to doing the job, even if it's hard, even if it's exhausting, it does pay the bills or whatever, It's like there's a part of you that's like, yeah, I really want to be done with this. I'm so ready just to let it go. And yet, what's going to happen next? What do I do when I lay all this down? You know what you do? You take the one thing that truly matters to you, and you go towards that castle. It's like you go to where you're meant to be, you do what you're meant to do, and it's a lot easier than you think it's going to be. It doesn't have to be as hard as it's been. And I know when things have been hard for a while, you get kind of used to that and you almost expect that, but it doesn't need to be that way. You can do whatever you need to do with a lot less effort, and that's what you're learning. That's what you're realizing. You've done a lot of physical manifestation, a lot of physical work, kind of like if you're going to have it, you're going to have to create it, you're going to have to do it. Like you've done a lot of physical work, but what you're realizing is there's a lot more that you can do with your mindset, with your energy, with your creativity, with your thought processes, with raising your vibration. It can be a lot simpler, and you're coming to that awareness. But whatever is happening, you are releasing. You are releasing this. You wouldn't be getting the Tower and the Ten of Wands if you weren't releasing this difficult time. You are leaving a difficult, challenging time behind you. And your final outcome is the Sun. It's the Sun. That's also Leo energies. You do have 2 Leo cards if that's significant for someone. But that is just positive, fresh, new beginning. This is something that makes you happy, something to just brings you joy, something to get excited about. You have left behind some things and it has not been easy, but you are going passionately towards what you love. You might be reaching out to someone, someone might be reaching out to you. You might be starting like a new work or a new job, something that you love, something that you're crazy about. It's because you took this time to heal. It's because you released all this heavy stuff you don't need to carry. It's because you found the strength within that was always there, and you've manifested the sun. This is what's coming for you. This is what's coming for you. Don't even worry. Whatever is like falling apart or whatever it happened back in the past, it wasn't meant to be, because it's meant to be easier. It's meant to be more fun. It's meant to be more positive. Your life is meant to be. Honestly, there's a child here. Children represent like playfulness, positivity, openness. Like life is supposed to be a lot easier. It's just crazy to go from that heavy energy of the 10 of Wands, like carrying it all on your own, doing it all your own, to suddenly being like a child, like free of responsibilities and just wanting to be out in nature and enjoy. Like this is a potential for you, and this is what you have been manifesting, and this is why some of these things had to break down. You are getting the justice. The good that you've put out is coming back to you. The good that you've put out is coming back to you, and you are manifesting this positive new beginning. Could be in a connection. It could definitely be in something that you do in your life, in a friendship. It could be any number of things. You know what it is for you. You know what it is for you. But whatever it is, it's something you wanted from the beginning. And you've done the healing work to bring it in and to manifest this. So it's a fantastic outcome. One of the most positives I've seen so far. So I hope this has been helpful to you, that there's something in here that was just what you needed. And I want to thank you all so much. I thank everyone who has liked, subscribed, commented, ordered personal readings. You guys are awesome. If something spoke to you and you want to look deeper into it, my website is AquariusRisingTarot.com. If you enjoyed the video, I would love if you'd put a like on it. If you haven't subscribed yet, it would mean a lot to me if you did. And I thank you so much. I will talk to you soon.